What up? My name is Brad. Welcome back to Dragon Ball Legends. Today, we're taking a look at the tag Regeneration just as a whole. I want to explain to you guys everything. Why it's so good, what units you should really work on, equipment and everything, just coming from my point of view. Okay? Maybe I'm not the best leading expert in the game, but I know quite a bit. I've played a few rounds myself. May not seem like it sometimes when I'm showing these showcases, but I know what I'm doing. I'm in the top 2,000 right now. So I can definitely hold up what I'm trying to say. Anyways, so with these units, there's a whole lot of stuff to explain. I want to explain it to you guys. If you're a newer player, this will definitely be beneficial to you. And if you're a long-term player, you get to watch some battles because I do have like 6 battles just lined up to go throughout the entire video. Anyways, if you enjoy Dragon Ball Legends content, make sure you do leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, it's greatly appreciated. We're growing like crazy. What? Hey, we had 1,300 subs last month, so thank you so much. Let's keep that moving. I do appreciate it. And also, leave me a comment. Let me know, do you use Android? Do you use iTunes? What do you use? Gives you a chance to win a $10 gift card to either one of those. Being subbed, leaving a comment and liking the video. All 3 things have to be done. It is mandated by YouTube. They sent me an email and they're like, yo, do this. So, sorry. Anyways, let's get into the video. Okay, so off to the far left of the screen, I'm going to start just some random battles that I had with the Regeneration team. Now, all those battles are straight in a row. I just happened to be on a killer win streak of like 16. I was just kicking ass. I went from rank 6,000 to rank 2,000 in like an hour. Like, if even. It was ridiculous. This team was just bodying people. Which, I mean, everybody knows Regeneration, but once you know the ins and outs of how to play it, it's crazy good. So, looking at the main units you're going to be using, this is the team you're rocking for right now. Today is 11/9/2018. Well, 11/10 when you guys watch this. So this is the team that's most up to date. So if you're watching this in the future and you're like, Kid Boo's not even on your team. Yeah, I know, he's not out yet, thanks. The only substitution you could maybe make here is you could take off Green Piccolo and put in Purple Demon King Piccolo if you wanted to, because they're both very, very solid units. What makes this team so good? So the top 3 are the 3 that I use mainly. You can also throw in Kamikolo, which is the blue guy down in the middle. Easily. He's fantastic. He's got type neutrality when you pop his ability. Crazy stupid blast attack. Now here, this is where this team, in my opinion, shines. Tech. Tech for this team is insane. So Boo heals you, which is always just a really, really solid. So taking a look at it, you have reduces damage, so he takes less damage, on top of healing magic, which restores your HP by 20%. All your HP, every one of you guys, so it's basically Green Piccolo, but on crack, you know. That's essentially it. You can definitely run Boo, the old Piccolo, Demon King Piccolo, and then you got double healers on top of Demon King Piccolo, who's crazy good. So this team is top tier meta. I don't think I need to tell anybody that. Like, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We start getting Kid Boo and Super Boo, and I'm assuring you, there's going to be other Regeneration units. I want to see crazy shit, like Cell X and stuff like that. I want to see that, but we're not going to see that kind of stuff, so... I don't think Cell really fits. I know he fits because he has Piccolo's cells in him. I understand that. But it's like, okay, well, fine, whatever. No big deal. Obviously, you guys know why Demon King Piccolo is crazy. He gives you just strike attack, which is fantastic. He likes to steal Dragon Balls from people. He adds substitution to things. So things that would normally take 10 counts, people, you know, you learn the timing of the game. When he came out, he threw a gigantic wrench into that, and it was fantastic. So it made him so good, and he's so good still. Overflowing Youth, he gets HP back every turn. Countdown of Despair, he takes the Dragon Balls. It's just stupid good how good this team is. It's ridiculous, actually. My favorite of all of these things is the Janemba counter. Again, of course, you guys know it and everything. You guys got to be on guard for this. It is crazy how many people just throw a little Ki Blast at Janemba. I do it too sometimes, but for the most part, you got to think about it. He's going to try and pop that green card ASAP. Like, you see spatial control pop up, or that's what it's called whenever he does his thing. You see that pop up, man, he's got that green card in hand. You either want to have Hercule knock it out of his hand, you want to hit him with a strike attack so he pops that card, then when he's looking at his mirror, you can just punch him. Those are the best. There's just so many things about this team. Both Boo and... my brain just stopped for a second there. Both Boo and Janemba, I can't even think. I was trying to think, like... Piccolo? No. They both have attacks that are like undodgeable, so if you dodge, they're in the middle of their attack. Even if they want to key cancel it, you're gonna hit him. He gets his Vanish back. I believe Boo does more strike damage. Like I said, you may want to run without Boo and throw on Kamikalo, because Kamikalo is ridiculous. 2300 on the key restore speed, which is very solid. Both very good defenses. When you start looking at their stats, it's crazy how fast this game is ramping up. Like, there's a reason Janemba's in the top. He's got 40k on both defenses, and he's hitting a much higher on both attacks, which is crazy good. There's just so many things about this. I want to know what this tag is, but whatever. Hold on. Does the other one have this? Because I'm pretty sure I don't think this is nail fused, is it? Fused with nail, it is. But he does have merging as well. Is that just strictly for him? Because technically, I mean, if they ever gave us, like, Good Kai, or whatever the heck it was that Kid Buu absorbed, and then became Fat Buu, I mean, that would be a merge, I guess? I don't know. Whatever. If you guys know Video Warriors that have merged, could be a tag, be really cool. So when it comes to equipment, that is their biggest lacking, in my opinion. Now, there's a reason for that, because they're top freaking tier without it. They don't even need to merge. Like, you start looking through some of their exclusive ones, and I mean, base key restore speed is still phenomenal. It's just a lot of them don't boost their attack because it would be ridiculous. Like, you would stand no chance. If somebody had like a 7-star Buu and Janemba, like both of them or either one of them, and they were getting like 19% of their strike attack, you wouldn't even stand a chance. I mean, Gogeta gets it, and that's why Gogeta's a tiny bit better when it comes to dealing damage than Janemba is. Defensively, Janemba's 10 times better in my opinion. But defense against androids, which is awesome. A big equipment for Janemba that I recommend is this guy. I don't remember exactly where I got it from. If you know, let me know. I feel like it's the Napa event. It's either that or it's the Frieza one. If you see this equipment, I think we can do it. It's a very good equipment. You can see even that's S, so that's about the highest the stats get. The strike does go to max of 10, I believe. So that is pretty awesome. But that's definitely equipment I recommend for Janemba, strictly, because Janemba is just phenomenal. Like, I mean, honestly, he's one of my favorites. Even some of the secondary regeneration characters, like the one we just looked at, you may want to tech on... I can never find this Piccolo. Motherfucker, like, hides from me. So you may want to tech him on there because of his Z ability. So Yellow Health Restoration. I did that for a while there with Demon King Piccolo, because that gives him an extra... Like, Demon King Piccolo gets about 2,800. That'll bump you to about 3,300, which is pretty fantastic. Mine's only a 2-star, so if yours is higher than 2-star, your health is going to be higher. You're going to get more restoration. It's really solid. Plus, he does have cover. You don't necessarily want to be attacking with this guy. He's just going to be on your team for this Z ability. That's kind of the standard. Just because he's not going to fit too well. But he is Regeneration unit, which is fantastic. So if you want to use him, you by all means can. His stats are good. His stats are really good. So 38, 30. No, his stats are very mediocre. Don't recommend using him. Demon King's about the only one of the regeneration units that's... I don't think there's any other ones besides Sparking. I mean, you might have little ones like the Hero Piccolo and stuff like that, but that's not a Sparking unit that I do recommend using because he's crazy. You want to talk about boosting Janemba. Boost both of his defenses simultaneously. On top of, he does still give you the poison card. You can still rock him with Demon King Piccolo and Janemba. That's a great team. Really good core. You normally want to put 2 purples with a red. The Demon King kind of just overrides that, so you could do Cell. I think Cell's about the only one of these guys that's kind of fallen off. Even Green Piccolo still has his versatility, for sure. But when it comes to Cell, I mean, when Cell came out, he was good for like a week. And he's still good, don't get me wrong. Like, you can still run him. I'm not saying he's bad. He's still got ridiculous stats compared to a lot of units. 61 on the blast attack. It's just he's a little more aimed towards just Super Saiyans and whatever else. He doesn't have any health regen. He doesn't have ridiculous defenses or good techs. He's just there to do a butt ton of damage, which is not a bad thing. You definitely can rock out with Cell, for sure. I recommend any regeneration team you run should have Janemba or Demon King Piccolo. That's my personal recommendation. Maybe yours is Kamikalo. Let me know down below. Who do you like on a regeneration team? Again, this video is just mainly just to talk about it, and I kind of have to learn how to do this because I'm starting this new series where we're going to go through each tag and really give an in-depth on it and explain to you guys my thoughts on that tag. What can you do with it? What can you run with it? Another team that's actually really solid with it. So Janemba doesn't really need any support. Truthfully, it's nice to have it because you get ridiculous ability bonus on this team with this, but Janemba doesn't need any support. He's good enough to just tech on a team. Like a team that I used to climb for a while there. Where are we at? Well, I use this team quite a bit to climb. But this team right here is one of my favorite teams. Where it's just got Boo strictly to give him that blast defense that he wants so bad. Because Janemba gives strike defense. Or vice versa, I don't remember exactly. Then you have the blue Goku to boost up both the Saiyans. And you have the red one to boost up Gogeta. Fantastic team. We're not talking about that team. We're talking about Regen right now. But fantastic team. So Janemba does not need much support. You may want to give him some defenses. You could literally just run him on a team. Like if we wanted to do a different team here, we could pop these 3 guys off, right? I do recommend that as your core. And you could put Kamekalo back on there because he's probably going to stay. You could even swap those 2 around. And the top 3 are still pretty viable. Just take the top 3 as the ones we'd be using. That's still a very, very viable team. Looking at those top 3 units. And then you get Boo there. Boo's fantastic. I do like Boo quite a bit, and he boosts all of the... I gotta check it out. I gotta look. Blast defense. So that means Janemba does strike defense, because I remember that specifically. I'm probably wrong, though, now that I said that. Yeah, okay, it is strike defense. Good. I'm not wrong. Why would I be wrong? So strike defense and blast defense, they're nice to have just on the team. You could definitely swap out Cell for somebody else, and you could definitely swap out Green Piccolo for someone else as well. So if you were going down the list, like I said, a fantastic unit to throw on the team. You could throw this guy just to boost up Demon King Piccolo, because I do recommend Demon King on almost every Regeneration team you're going to run, at least until Kid Buu and Super Buu and all these other Regeneration units start coming out and shit gets wild, so to speak. I wonder if like Omega will be like Regeneration as well. I don't know. That'd be crazy. The Shadow Dragons being that. Either way. So you could definitely swap it out for this team right here, because that's going to give Janemba crazy defenses, like stupid. Kamekalo is going to have no weaknesses when he pops his ability, and it's 45 counts. 45 counts is crazy. On top of Demon King Piccolo getting his HP back, stealing Dragon Balls. A good recommendation when it comes to Demon King Piccolo and stealing Dragon Balls is make sure you get your Rising Rush off. Try to get it before your opponent, of course. You kind of want to do that. And then jack their 2 Dragon Balls when you think that... Say you're facing a Gogeta, right? You just killed somebody, Gogeta then comes in. You want to jack those 2 Dragon Balls after, so they can't just pop it. You can go straight to Boo, swap right out to Kamekalo, body that Gogeta. Because Boo does lock people in for 5 timer counts. Doesn't seem like a lot, but I mean, if you just switch from Demon King real quick to Boo, and then straight up to Kamekalo, and you're facing a Gogeta, that's a crazy team core right there. Because Kamekalo's going to body Gogeta in 1 combo. Obviously, you still have to get the attack off properly if you get caught in a combo. It's slightly wasted. Boo can do it twice, and it does count right when you come in as well. It does count those as 1 for the no switching. So keep that in mind. You don't really want to lead Boo, because that's a nice little hidden tech. Another solid one. Trying to think. So, that's one of the best ones is those 3. But say you lead Janemba, right, and they lead a yellow unit. You're facing Super Vegeta. You're like, okay, I really don't want to be here. You send in Boo real quick, lock him in, get a quick combo, switch out to Demon King Piccolo, steal 2 Dragon Balls, boom. You could Rising Rush, or you can force the bait. So the second, here's the thing, you got to play a little bit of mind games. So the second that people get the option to swap, they want to. You know, I know the feeling in myself that it's like, okay, my units are freed up, I can do it. But you got to play off that sometimes. So you got to think, okay, if I attack this one that's going to have... Like, I've attacked a Bardock before, and they swap to the unit that I'm super effective against. And it's like, okay, what are you doing? Like, I've used Janemba to try and attack Super Vegeta, and they swap to Gogeta, and it's like, this is better, bro. Like, thank you so much. So you gotta play some mind games with this team for sure, especially with Janemba's ability. Hopefully the video on the left is helping you guys out. I'm not watching it right now. I just rendered it, and I started making this, so... Hopefully it's helping you guys out with a little bit of guidance in how to play it. And that is actually me. I'm not like BSing or some crap. People are always weird about it. Like, it's like I don't just have access to other people's game footage. Like, like when would I have that? Like, it seems like, yeah, this is actually Thrasher's game footage. So, no, I don't have access to that. Either way, that's pretty much the Regeneration tag as much as I can explain it in depth. This is obviously going to change, and that's why I thought this was a good idea for this series. So this is Regeneration as of 11/10/2018. We'll see where it goes from here. I think personally this tag's going to get insane. I'm actually going to pop these 2 units off so I don't mess my team comp up. Where are you guys at? Thank you. I don't want to mess my team comp up, and I like where my units are at. Sorry. Anyways, I think this tag is only going to get crazier as we go along. Now, they might change it. This might be just these units are Regeneration, and they're the only ones that are getting it. It could be that as well. Once Kid Boo's out, obviously, then they might just stop it there because you keep tagging onto one tag, and it's just gonna get ridiculous. I want to see something like an Immortal tag. I think that would be super cool. You know what I mean? Like a unit like Goku Black and stuff like that. I'm trying to think of other units that technically have it. I mean, Zamasu, you could include both of them, technically speaking. I think that'd be really, really super dope. I mean, obviously he's going to be Gods, if there's going to be a Gods team. But, I don't know, Regeneration is such a cool tag. I need to get some Jackie Chun. Not Jackie Chun, Muay Taito. I need to get some Muay Taito in my life. And I don't think they'll ever make him. If they do, it'll be an extreme. I don't think they would ever give him a sparking. But I need some of that, man. Because I need more damage against Demon King Piccolo. Because I think he's going to be here for a while. And I would have never said that when I first saw Demon King. Would have never thought he'd be one of my favorites. But he's up there. He's not my top 5. You guys watch my top 5 sparkings if you watched it. If not, it's on the channel. That's just my personal favorite. None of those lists were how good they actually are. Because it'd be a whole different list. It's just my personal attachment to units. Demon King's in the top 10. He's both of them. They're both phenomenal. Highly recommend them. That's my personal take on the Regeneration team. What's yours? Let me know in the comment section. Doesn't have to be anything super crazy. You know, you don't have to be all just fucking just go. No, it's fine. Just be like, yo, I like it. That's chill. It's not a big deal, man. We're here to just relax and chill back and play some Dragon Ball. Honestly, that's it. So I'm gonna get that. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a great day. Catch you in the next one. Deuces.